you were the only judge that voted the other way. So in that battle, what were your thoughts and what made you vote the way that you voted?
Well, I try to like take the emotions out of it. Obviously, Flea Rock is my homie, and I'm closer to him. So I tried not to be biased about it, and I tried not to really pay attention to the hype of the crowd and really zero in and do my job as a judge. I think overall, like I understand why Flea won. And first of all, in that moment too, that was the hardest battle to judge of the night. I actually was flopping back and forth. And like Amjad was like, it was up to the very last moment. Amjad was kind of like 3, 2, 1. And I was like, like it was crazy. It was really crazy. That was hard. But I think for me, it just came up to like the slip ups that Flea Rock had. He had a little bit of slip ups on the first and the third round. Overall, I think as far as battle tactics, I gave that to him. You know what I mean? Obviously, he brought Shigekix into his world. You know, I just wanted to see a little bit more as far as moves. And then I rewatched the battle on YouTube again, and like I stand by my decision. I think Flea had a little bit of a slip up in the first round, like after the head spins, and I think on the BC1 stage, you have to be like flawless. You know what I mean? You can't really be having. So I seen him have a little bit of slip ups on the third round. He did a combination that I felt was just a little slow, a little sluggish, and a little sloppy. So first and third round, I gave him the second round, the John Wick round. I just gave that to him because he kind of just like brought all the energy out of Shigekix and brought the crowd on his side. So, first round I gave to Shigekix. Second round I gave to Flea Rock. So in the third round, I was kind of waiting for Flea to like seal the deal, like seal it for me, and I didn't get that for me. You know what I mean? But I think overall, all aspects. Like I spoke to Flea Rock after it, and he was kind of like, "Yo, but I'm older. It's like third round. I'm older than him. I battled him the way I should have. So in that regard, thinking about it from that regard, like, yeah, it could have went either way. I just felt all 3 rounds, Shigekix didn't mess up, and also on the third round, in terms of like sealing the deal, I know everyone's what do you call their signature moves, right? So I know Shigekix does the halo and then he drops to his shoulder. We've all seen him do it before, but when he did it, he actually like rotated and like got kind of lucky. He did a couple of shoulder spins right after the halo. So that was like for me, I was like, oh, like damn, like not only did he kill his signature move, he actually like kind of got lucky. So I give extra points sometimes for that, for like the wow factor, which Flea Rock had the wow factor in the second round, and I thought in the third round Shigekix had that wow factor when he just got kind of lucky on that final move. And that was it. That's what kind of sealed the deal for me. Well, like I said, it really in my head, I was like flip flopping back and forth, like, damn, Flea Rock, Shigekix, Flea Rock. You know what I mean? So that was really tough. That was a hard battle to judge for real. Probably one of the hardest battles ever for me to try to make a decision.